Tiny people in a great big overworld.
Welcome to the 90s, Brad.
You know what kind of game this is?
This appears to be a Japanese role-playing game of yore.
You know your history.
I do. I have a pedigree.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, of sorts. Like I'm a fair weather Final Fantasy fan.
Tell me about your JRPG bona fides.
Initially, I fell in love with the very first Final Fantasy, like the second one.
Yes.
Started writing my own Final Fantasy before 3 came out.
Okay. That's impressive.
I imported Final Fantasy VII, played through it in Japanese.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
I've played a few in my time.
Yeah, I was definitely right there with you.
Cool.
Started with Dragon Warrior on the NES.
Oh yeah.
The first 3 Final Fantasies. Chrah-no Trigger.
Yeah, this seems to evoke shades of.
Yeah.
Is it Chroh-no or Chroh-no?
I am 100%, 1,000%.
1,000%?
In the Chroh-no camp. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm gonna say Chroh-no, just to be contrary.
Okay. That's what I think a lot of people say that.
Yeah, I'm seeing like an overworld here.
Yeah, this is. I didn't mean to leave here. This is I Am Setsuna.
Okay.
It's from Tokyo RPG Factory. It's the little studio that Square Enix started to make 90s style JRPGs.
As opposed to just like, the big over-the-top, bombastic, spectacular graphic explosions.
This is pretty much the level of spectacle that you're going to get in this game so far. But you got systems.
Yeah.
On systems. There's like a bunch of systems layered on top of each other in this game.
That's a consortium.
Kind of a lot. This is pretty early in the game. I got a bit past this and somehow my save got eaten through some cloud save shenanigans.
Okay.
So I'm a little ways back from where I was. But
how much time did you lose?
A couple hours at most, I would say. Not that bad. I played through a good bit of it already. But all right, so 3 characters in your party?
Yeah.
I will go get a 4th here just in a few minutes. But
that's not very Chroh-no Triggery.
Dude, they are going so hard on the Chroh-no Trigger angle.
Oh, I saw cross strike?
Yep.
Okay.
Like just right there, right out the gate.
Frog and Chroh-no, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they are not making any bones about their inspirations for this game. So Sprint Knights are how you get more techs, more abilities.
Knights. Okay.
It's like slightly convoluted. This is the first time, actually, this is the first vendor that even explains all this stuff to you. But so tons and tons of materials drop from enemies in this game. You can see over on the right. Basically, I need to sell all these materials to this guy to get one of these
materias.
Techs.
I mean, Spritnits.
Something like that. No, the Talismans are the materia in this game.
Gotcha.
We'll get there. So, like he just wants one sharp talon.
Now you got a lightning
to make a lightning. So all right.
Okay.
Now I got a lightning.
Okay.
Let's see what else. You can see up there it tells you who can use each one of these.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get. How about
Iron Vow? What do you need for Iron Vow?
Physical defense.
That.
How about physical attack? Let's get that.
Let's get prideful.
All right. So sell one of these. These and one of those.
Smooth oil.
All right. Get him that.
The beehive claw. That sounds handy if you're a bear.
Who else? Let's see.
It's like a coke nail.
Yes.
But for beehives.
Okay.
Okay.
Just dip it right in there.
Yep.
Snort that stuff.
You don't snort honey, Brad.
Maybe you don't. That looks useful. Let's get that.
Okay.
Let's just sell all 9 of those. Oops. I don't know if I haven't really gone through this to see if you need the same materials for different ones and you're going to kind of lock yourself out of one by buying another one.
Potentially.
That's probably the case at some point.
Okay, we're buying a lot of stuff here.
So, all right, so I got all those. And then you go in here.
Yep.
So now I can equip more techs.
Yeah.
So she gets lightning.
Sweet.
Did I get her anything? Yeah, I give her protect.
She's got a frog doll.
I could get him one more. Yeah, let's get him one more thing.
Show me your characters.
Okay.
Tell me about them. Ender.
He is a wordless. He is a silent protagonist.
Okay.
He's a mercenary of sorts.
I like the illustrations.
Yeah, the character art's not too bad.
Character art's good.
Setsuna is a sacrifice. Stop me if you've heard this one before. She has to make a holy pilgrimage. To the last lands. And sacrifice herself.
Not Setsuna.
To stop monsters from overrunning the world.
Am I going to cry at the end of this?
Maybe.
Okay.
No, because there will be some revelation along the way that will prevent that from happening.
Okay.
I can just about guarantee it. Eterna is just kind of along for the ride.
Okay.
She's just here to. She's a heavy.
She's a heavy?
You're here to be a bruiser.
She's a tank?
Yeah, something like more like an emotional heavy.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you equip talismans.
One of those.
There's actually, I could go in here and you could see. We're right before like the first major boss, so
cool.
We'll go fight that here in a minute. But if I pop in here, so talismans are what determine kind of which sprint knights you can equip, like what types of slots you have and how many.
Okay.
And that determines which techs you have. And then there's this fluxation concept based on which talisman you have equipped.
This is all like, give me context. I want to see context.
We'll go fight.
Yeah, let's go fight, and then we'll talk about
yeah,
this stuff.
I happen to be here.
No,
so
I get it. Like,
also, I'm going to buy a turn to this new weapon real fast. But yeah, there's like a zillion, even at this first vendor, there's like a zillion talismans you can get.
Awesome, okay.
Seems like a ton of customization you can do. There is a cooking system here, except I don't have any recipes yet.
It is a JRPG, so you should cook stuff.
Yep, let's see. So there's cooking, there is
Mansell and Herb.
NPCs, apothecary, let's see. Buy a couple more of these. There's enemies that poison you around here.
Even early in the game?
Yep. So annoying.
That's always frustrating.
Everybody heals and loses all their status effects every time they level, though. And I'm leveling pretty frequently here. All right, let's go fight.
Yeah.
What do you say?
So is the max party, is it
it's 3
people?
characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good.
All right, give her that new dagger. Go fight some stuff.
Just like that?
Yep.
Is it gonna whoosh into like battle?
No, so it's Chrah-no Trigger style, so all the enemies appear like kind of on the map before you fight them.
Okay, is this like an overworld?
Yeah, so you can't get attacked here.
Gotcha.
So it's even Chrah-no Trigger style like that.
Okay.
Like no random battles out here. It's
you get to a location.
Yeah, the battles are only within locations.
Okay.
Hi.
What's up? I take it you're a verified PlayStation user, and
Sure am.
every day when I come home, there's usually about 10 different groups that I have to leave.
Oh man, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Let's see. I don't think. Let's see what's going on here. I wonder how many people did he? Hi. Let's see. Thanks for the sticker. How many people did he add to this group? A whole lot.
That sure was pretty sweet.
A whole lot.
Yeah. I don't know most of these people.
I'm gonna be the first one to bail out of this one. I have to keep a few of them around though. Like, is this the one I think it is?
I'm in some kind of fun ones.
This is totally the one.
Ooh, nice. So he uploaded that stuff?
He sure did.
What's up?
Who are these people? Hey,
that is a collar.
Bowling. Everybody likes to bowl.
So he talks about customization in the game. Can you get that collar or that hairstyle?
It's hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully that's coming. I don't have the heart to leave this one yet. It's too ridiculous. There's a couple others like that.
Keep it open for a while, yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. All text-based, no...
Yeah, so this game's $40, I should say that. It's not full price.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But it feels pretty limited in scope.
Really? You'd think that with it being like inspired by Chroh-no Trigger.
Yeah.
That there might be like multiple endings, or
I don't know about that stuff, but like we talked about it on the podcast a little bit this week. Like this game is set entirely in the snowy region. And like I got through the first few hours of it, and I was like, man, that's a lot of snow. So I went and looked at some reviews. Sure enough, like the entire game looks like this.
So that's a theme, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
they're sticking to it.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Still, there's probably ways to shake up the environment.
Yeah, like it just kind of, when you think back to like what a lot of those Super NES JRPGs were like in terms of just the enormous breadth of like places that you went.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Chrono Trigger especially, it's just like you got your medieval.
You're going through time,
got your medieval
not
stuff
just like locations.
Yeah. Medieval stuff, prehistoric stuff, future stuff.
Yeah.
Present day stuff. Like this game is a lot more one note than that. Also, the entire soundtrack is just arranged for solo piano, which is like
really
kind of a little bit too much of a good thing for me. Like you come in with your melancholy piano piece like at the right time, and it's a good emotional punch, but maybe not when the entire soundtrack is that way,
So as I understand it, I just did a cursory look at the wiki page, and yeah, it was composed by somebody on the Square team or the Tokyo RPG or whatever. But then it's like an American pianist who's apparently worked on some big name movies like Forrest Gump.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's well done. It's just that it's all the music is arranged kind of the same.
Okay.
Not a lot of other instrumentation, but
so
it gives it a certain feel for sure.
And it seems like they're really, really leaning into it.
Yeah. So you can basically carry around other people invisibly.
Okay. Do they level up?
I don't.
Along the
That's
side?
a good question, actually. I hadn't thought to look at that. So
We'll keep an eye out.
she is level 8 with 91 XP. Let's see if that goes up after a few battles.
Sure.
Now we fight.
All right. So you got a new party member.
Got this dude. Yeah.
Swapped him out. Okay. So enemies are moving around.
Fighting. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Here we go.
Yeah. Whoa, I guess we're on
Oh,
top
it's a
of it.
pengy.
Yep.
With teeth. Jesus. Poison puff puff.
So it's kind of hard to tell because there's not really an effect that goes along with it. But I snuck up on these guys, which means that my active time battle gauge
Yep.
starts out full. Yeah, for all characters. It's basically like a surprise attack.
Gotcha.
But I kind of wish they would at least pop up a message that said surprise attack or something.
Yeah, or just like an exclamation point above.
Yeah,
the
just anything to make it a little more clear that you were actually going to get the jump on somebody.
Okay. All right, so this is you're stuck up in that upper area.
Yeah,
there.
so
you can't actively move
You can't
around.
actively move stuff around, but the characters will move.
Okay, so if you do like a cross strike or something like that, you might.
Yeah, they'll end up in a
the
new place. Sometimes your characters will just walk around to get out of the way of enemies.
Okay.
And of course, the enemies move around quite a bit too. Like these guys when they die, they always self-destruct. So placement or positioning is important there because you'll take damage if you're right on top of them when they die.
Gotcha. You got Pengi's treasure.
I got it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I got it.
Oh.
Let's see if he turns around.
Look at that cool walrus guy.
Turn around.
I like him.
Yeah, he's all right.
Turn around. I like his floppy arms.
Well, I have bad news for you. He has to die.
Oh no.
So if I let it, you see the little circular thing down there next to their health bars and stuff?
Yeah, a little snowflake.
Yeah, so that's yet another system in this game. Basically, if you notice, after my turn is ready, if I let it keep going, that'll start filling up. So every one of those little pips that appears, those little dots of light, is one chance to activate momentum mode. So basically, you hit square as you're attacking, and see, I got a bunch of extra damage out of it there.
Oh, okay.
So he's got one too. I'll go ahead and do it with him.
And he spent one pip.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you see over there it says add physical damage. You can also do it for spells to buff their
Just
effects.
amp it a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a way to get extra stuff.
Yeah.
You get that gauge fills up a little bit as you take damage, and then also if you sit there. God, these systems are happening faster than I can talk about them. So
Yeah,
so that
I'm
yellow
having trouble
thing,
keeping up.
So if I'm hitting, like I was saying, if I'm hitting square to activate the momentum stuff every time it's ready, the more you do that in a battle, the more likely it is that yellow message is going to pop up there.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is singularity mode, which is basically like a random effect. It's like some random effect will happen that affects maybe how fast your ATB recharges. I'm poisoned. Or what kind of materials are going to drop, or you don't know.
Okay.
It's actually random. You don't actually know what it's going to do.
So I'm seeing weapon effects. Is that due to the things that you have equipped, or
In battle?
in battle?
Or just, the way they're
his
glowing and
sword.
stuff?
Yeah, his sword is glowing blue right now.
I think that just happens to be the sword I have
Okay. Wind Rider.
at the moment.
Wind Rider.
I'm not sure.
Wind Rider.
I've never gotten any items that
Okay.
can temper weapons yet. But yeah, that sword's just been glowing pretty much the whole time I've had it. So. These guys, well, since I swapped Eterna out, I don't have any combo attacks at the moment.
I need to see a combo attack.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, so sometimes hitting the momentum on your attack will
Do an AoE type
yeah, it'll
thing.
make it AoE as opposed to single target or something like that.
I see a treasure chest, Brad.
I should probably get that.
Is that on the map, or is can you pick that up in battle? It looks like map.
It's part of the map.
Okay.
Oh, nope. Nope. Stop poisoning me.
That bar down at the bottom is super flashing. Oh
Yep.
my god. Now that one is. These guys suck.
Yeah, they're really annoying.
Man.
Yeah, those guys are easily the worst enemies in this game so
They
far.
were pretty cute at first, and now...
Yeah, it's just fat little roly-poly seal dude, and then they poison you, and then they explode on you.
Fuck you guys.
Also, my entire party is poisoned.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Poison is the worst. It's my least favorite.
Are you?
effect.
Can you only use items to?
As of now, yeah, I don't
Okay.
have any. I don't have
Spells.
any techs that will heal that. She's gonna level on the next battle, so I'm just gonna let her eat it.
Okay. Yeah, eat it.
I got a thing.
Yep. You don't have to give him any honey nails,
No. Let's see.
honey claws.
He can, wait. Let's see. Which? I'm not sure who you can actually use that. He can. How
Okay.
about, let's give it to him. Yeah, he's got a lot of health. That looks good.
There you go.
Basically, like
He's
a
your tank.
Yeah, like a tanking ability.
Yeah.
All right. Where do we go in here? Did I come from down or right? I forget. Came from that way, right?
You should check the mini map.
I wish there was one.
Are you serious?
There's not one. Tons of these all over the place.
Brady?
Have you played Chroh-no Trigger before?
Oh yeah.
Remember all those locked chests?
Yeah. So
It's kinda-
back to the mini map thing.
Yeah.
There's not a mini
I
map.
got nothing for you. Unless there is a hidden button on the PS4 controller that I haven't discovered yet.
Touchpad? No.
Yeah, I've tried all that stuff.
You touched everything.
I will try.
That's fine.
I'll touch everything again here in a second.
I'm not trying to challenge you on it. I'm just baffled.
I'm pretty positive there's nothing.
Okay.
We'll make sure after this, but
Because we've progressed in Japanese RPGs.
it's true.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of ground as a society, as a people.
Like, we don't want to just like go back just for the sake of going back, because not all that shit was all that good.
It's true. You're definitely right about that.
We can invoke nostalgia without having to like suffer through some of the bad times.
I like the way you think.
Oh man.
This game has not been especially difficult though so far, and like I said, as I was reading about it, that seems to continue to be the case.
Okay. So you've got your general like overworld, and then hotspots that you can hop
Right.
into, and,
Yeah.
and those areas are pretty small, so it's
Yes.
okay. Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's check on the experience of your off team. Change?
She is leveling, isn't she? Yeah, she is. She
There we
totally
go.
is. That's
Cool.
That's good.
All right,
See?
good.
Streamlined.
Yes.
Modern.
Yep.
It's modern.
Ish.
Okay, I'm gonna get my heel on here.
I mean, like 15 years or whatever modern, but
Okay.
not like computer RPG.
No, definitely
Not the Dark Ages.
Very different type of thing.
Okay.
As you can hear, I'm hitting
Yep. I believe you.
every button on the controller.
I believe you.
Nothing.
No minimap.
Unless it's hidden like in here somewhere, but I highly doubt it. They do have a ton of like narrative stuff.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Just
Bestiary.
get the Oompa Loompa. The Walloompa.
Oh, look at this motherfucker.
Fuck that guy. He's like a. You know how beached whales get like all bloated and stuff, and they blow up
Yep.
after a while.
Yeah, he's distended. He's ready to go.
This guy deserved it.
Yeah, so there's tons of stuff in here if you need to refer to whatever.
Okay.
All right, let's get a move on.
I mean, how's the story been so far?
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not. It's kind of boilerplate JRPG stuff.
Okay.
Like I said, with the kind of mystical girl anointed by fate, sacrificed herself.
Are you a voiceless main character?
Yes,
there?
yes,
Okay.
yes. He is a silent protagonist.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That guy up there is your kind of grizzled, like wandering samurai figure.
No, you don't say.
Kind of, he's seen some shit.
If I'm seeming a bit negative, it's just that there've been a lot of cliches.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, you got to be
that
able
have
to
been like done to death in the JRPG scene.
you gotta be able to poke some fun at yourself, right?
Yeah.
Or what's the point? But it is a little bit kind of lacking the personality that made something like Chrono Trigger so memorable, though.
And forgive me, the name of the developer or the team.
Yeah, Tokyo RPG
Tokyo
Factory.
RPG. This is their first.
As that studio, yeah.
As that studio?
I'm not sure what they've done before that, but yeah, they just formed a couple years ago.
Was it like internal Square members?
Yeah, I believe they're part of Square
external.
Enix, as far as I know. And it was funny, like reading about what they were doing before this came out, or kind of what went into making this game. Like they went on record saying like, yeah, we all played through Chrah-no Trigger a bunch making this game. Like to the point that they were like trying to get the timing down of the flow of battles to even make that part feel the same.
How's that felt to you?
It moves very similarly, you know. Oh.
So you hit both those guys, but it didn't seem like an AoE thing? Was that like a just a proximity?
Sometimes it's just if they're right next to each other, you'll kind of get both of them.
Okay. Don't, Brett. Oh, that guy's adorable.
I know. He's really easy to kill, too.
So can you avoid those guys, I take it?
You kind of can, yeah. But
Okay.
it's been generally just kind of easy enough that I'm just kind of attack my way through everything. Boss requires a little more finesse. We'll get up there.
Sure. Gross. Ugh. Just explode and die already.
What do you think's in there?
I don't want, like, gas, obviously, but just, ugh. It's gotta smell super bad, too.
It's like rotten fish.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Stupid little feet.
Don't poison me, don't poison me.
Kill it, kill it. Smell it from here. Okay. It's not dead. There we go.
All right.
What a shitty existence, too, for a seal. You know? Just to get blown up like that and just
hang out in this shitty ice cave for this long, and then
you see people and it's like, oh god, it's time for me to go.
What does a fogstone do? Oh, all right. Okay.
All ice, huh?
Pretty much. From what I've seen and
All ice
read.
and snow.
Let's see.
Do those shell guys have a higher defense?
Time to fight some more. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. You knock off their shells? Embarrass the shit out of them?
That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Right, I see a sparkly.
Yep,
I see a sparkly.
All those sparklies are cooking ingredients, if I'm not mistaken. That's kind of weird. I found these tomatoes lying on the ground in this cave.
In this fucking, it's been frozen in a block of ice for millennia for you to make into a soup.
I haven't really done any of the cooking yet, but the tutorial made it sound almost like Monster Hunter-ish.
Oh, really?
Like in the way that,
like stat effects?
Yeah, like in the way that it would buff you, but then the effects are temporary.
Oh, okay. Get the shiny.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
I think it's boss time.
Yeah?
Yep. Wait, what are you
Asparagus.
talking about? Oh no, I thought that he just leveled. I thought that leveling would purge that poison.
I mean, you just found some asparagus in an ice cave.
It's true.
The lone swordsman.
All right, fine. I don't want to.
What? Get that sap off of you.
Yeah.
Restore your status.
Oh shit.
Whoa. Hey, where's she coming from?
She was just hanging out.
Like the asparagus was?
She was under that guy's robes, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Probably warm. That's true.
He's got some experience. He would know.
Yeah.
All right.
That eye he lost didn't just fall out.
Let's fight this boss.
Okay. Tell me your game plan, Brett.
I'm gonna hit him a lot.
What's his primeval tomato? Is that what it said?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. Cast lightning.
Yep.
That was a lightning sound effect.
Sure was. Let me try this guy's aerial strike.
Yeah. Yeah. Leap into the air.
Damage.
Let's fucking drag
that's
in
kind
this.
of an AOE thing. Let's see how that goes. That was all right.
Okay.
Yeah, both of these are more AOE type. Let's see. All right, I've got a momentum on this lightning.
Okay. Did that
That's
do
weird.
anything?
Oh, I think I mistimed it.
Oh, gotcha.
My bad. Oh shit.
Oh no.
That's not what I wanted to do. Perhaps you've played JRPGs before.
I've seen, yeah.
Sometimes,
I mean, it's effective.
sometimes the boss will retreat.
Yeah, hiding in shell.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Should
actually,
you not attack it
No,
while it's
actually, I
hiding in a
totally
shell?
need to. I totally need to blast him out of there.
Oh, okay.
I was totally about to forget that. Because if you don't, if he hangs out in there too long, it
start
goes.
healing?
He's got extra attacks that he can only do out of that form that do not go well for you.
Lots of things flashing.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. She doesn't have a lot of MP left, and I need her lightning for whenever he goes back in there.
You know what I miss in JRPGs is like in Phantasy Star when sometimes you used like weapons as an item to cast a spell.
Yeah. Or you
not
like
enough of that.
you could throw them.
Yeah.
In Final Fantasy 2/4. I remember getting the boss of Final Fantasy 4 and just like with Edge the Ninja, just like, oh god, I'm totally gonna die.
Oh yeah, his the mechanic was that he could throw. pretty
Yeah,
much
like, just
anything
like throw
as a weapon.
every leftover weapon I had at him. Did a lot of damage. Am I actually totally gonna die here because I'm barely paying attention to this? All right, everybody heal up.
Yep.
Oh wow, what?
Cool.
That's interesting.
All right.
Yosh. All right. Oh, he's dead. It's all good.
That probably smells a lot too.
Yeah, probably.
What are you gonna do with that giant tortoise
I
shell?
don't know. That's a good question.
Thanks, green-haired. Oh no, it's not hair. It's a hood.
Just cosplaying.
You ever cosplayed?
Nope.
Really?
Nope. You?
No. I don't.
Okay.
I honestly don't know if I have.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Seems like something you would remember, but
Yeah, you would think so.
giant tortoise shell. I don't know what to do with that. I guess it's something you can craft with. Let's buy some more Sprint Knights.
Okay. Lisa, my wife, has cosplayed it a number of times.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We've been to a
talking-
number of anime conventions.
Are we talking anime characters, video game characters?
Typically anime.
Any and all?
Yeah. Like she did a really good, like Ed from Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
She did Kai from Heavenly Sword, and she actually built the bow, which was pretty crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of other stuff.
Talking a bow and arrow type thing, not
the
BO like
no
staff.
No,
Okay.
the crossbow. Remember Kai, the crazy looking one? Heavenly Sword?
Sure.
Sure, her sister or whatever. Kai, yeah,
Hmm.
crazy. Anyway, my wife does crazy very well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take that as a positive trait.
yeah,
It's fun, crazy.
sure.
Okay.
Are these people super happy you killed the giant tortoise?
Probably. Tenderville. Sounds like somewhere I want to go.
Yeah.
Chicken Tenderville.
Oh, I wasn't even going that way. I was just like tender hugs and stuff. It's like
okay.
everybody hangs out
Oh,
on
okay.
bean
It's like
bags and
emotionally tender.
sure, but I like chicken tenders as well. What if it's both?
We should have recorded this after lunch.
I am really hungry.
All right, maybe we'll call this then. Let's get in here and see what the town looks like.
Yeah, totally.
Like I said, the story, it's fine. It moves along reasonably quickly, but it's
If anything, yeah.
it's been fairly reserved.
Is it scratching that Chroh-no Trigger itch? Did you have an itch for that? I don't know. Like,
fucking love Chrono Trigger. Like, I have an intense amount of nostalgia around that game.
does this do a good enough job of?
Mechanically, it's pretty much there.
Okay.
I would say, more or less. But I wouldn't say like the personality of it is quite the same.
I'm not getting that as of yet.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've just seen it. Just what we've seen here today. So.
It's not a bad start though. Like that studio's got some promise, you know.
Yeah, totally.
But it's hard to say. Like we talked about this on the podcast. So I'm like, Chrono Trigger came out over 20 years ago at this point. You know, like I don't know how much of my reverence for it is because the game is amazing, and how much was because I was in high school when it came out.
I can't think of a ton of other games that have really done like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
That style of gameplay. Was Secret Mana first?
Yeah, Secret
that
Mana
came
definitely
first,
came
yeah.
out before. But also that's a real time. That's more of an action game. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
little
true.
bit different. I love Secret Mana also.
Have you played any of the recent like Ys games?
No.
Those are
they still making them?
Yeah, oh totally, yeah. Oath of Felghana and stuff. Yeah, some of that stuff is really good.
Let's see what this does. Aqua Heart.
Yeah.
Makes enemy HP visible. Okay, that's cool.
Handy dandy.
And how many slots does that have? Let's just slap that on there and see.
How many of those can you equip?
Oh wow! Holy shit!
A lot.
He now has 5 tech slots instead of 3.
Sweet. Okay.
Support. And then, actually, which talisman was he using? Do you?
No, I don't
I
remember.
wonder if I could put, because the one he had 3 slots on it. Was it the Chaos Orb bracelet?
I really like the little pixel icons.
Yeah, that's neat. I totally agree. That's a neat little touch. And then, okay, wow, yeah. Start trading talismans around.
Let's see what else we got.
Expanding your, well, I don't have enough Sprint Knights to fill out these slots yet, but at least I could equip quite a few more now.
Okay, so the types of Sprint Knights.
So talisman, like think of the talisman as like your holster.
Gotcha.
Like that's what you equip your techs into.
Gotcha.
And then it determines how many slots for spells you can have, basically. So,
Okay.
yeah, this game's okay. It's not all the way to Chrono Trigger level, but it's
Sure.
It's kind of it's a fun, neat throwback, and I'm curious to see what else the studio gets up to.
But did you think, everything they've done here is pretty solid?
Yeah, it's a good
first
start.
outing, as it
Yeah,
were?
Yeah, like I said, a little one note, but not bad by any means.
What they do pretty well.
Weppy and tallies, what do you got?
We got some tallies.
Oh, right, he's this guy.
We got some weppies.
Show me your weppies.
Some
Man, Time Frost.
armories,
That sounds like a really cool weppy.
Some IDs.
Yeah, maybe I'll party with Time Frost on my own time.
Okay.
I am Setsuna. It's not bad, Chase.
Yeah, and you said $40.
$40. Yeah,
Where's
it's
this?
on Steam and PS4.
And Vita.
Oh gosh,
And Vita.
I wouldn't have said there was a Vita version until you asked that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know if it's out.
I hope I'm not wrong. I didn't think there was until you brought that up.
Just gonna play it on the Vita. Who has a Vita anyway?
I know. What is that?
Yeah.
What is a Vita?
What is it? I'm gonna go.
What
find it.
is a Vita?
Let's go have lunch and find out
All
what
right.
a Vita is.
Let's go to Chicken Tenderville.
Oh God, yeah.